Oogity boogity wachangandugo! Which, of course, if you don't speak the common tongue in the plane of Plangea, means salutations to my stalwart storytellers and to the fans of the stories they tell. And welcome to Plangea, Epoch of the Eclipse. This is the song of Bear Clan, and I am your Dino master. My name is Erik Klein. My pronouns are he, him, and dude. And fun fact about Plangea, Plangea is a book. It's a book that's like 380 pages. It's a setting for Dinosaurs and Dragons 5th edition. It's written by David Somerville. There's tons of art and inspiration in there. This whole adventure was sort of conceived from a single line of text about the Butterfly Festival that parents tell their kids that squishing butterflies on the Kill Brother Veil will release the souls in the afterlife, and they don't know whether or not this is true. And that is what inspired this whole adventure. So we highly encourage you, if telling stories along the lines of Primal or Flintstones, so anywhere between Primal and Flintstones, if that's a story that interests you, go ahead and seek out Atlas Publishing's Plangea. And thank you to everyone at Atlas and in around the clan fire watching this. We hope you're enjoying it. Right now I'm going to pass it off to our players, our wonderful stalwart storytellers. Hannah, would you please introduce yourself and the character you're playing?
Yep. My name is Hannah. I'm playing Ia, both pronouns she, her. She's a level 5 Starling Celestial Warlock. And the fun fact I have for her this week is that her favorite time of year is just like the dead heat of the summer, like dog days of summer. Because it feels like abundance, not personified, but it's just living in abundance. And that's Bear Clan's season of abundance anyways. So it's just her, all of the exuberance, all of the joy and delight and partying that happens through the summer is entirely her vibe and her favorite thing.
Awesome. Talk to me, Goose.
Hi, I'm Goose. I use all pronouns, and I'm playing Moist, who uses they and it pronouns. They are a half-ooze Graviturgy wizard, or as it's known in this setting, a spellskin. Fun fact, so last week ended with us making a roll against fear, which Moist succeeded handily, and I've decided that part of this is because the only thing they are truly afraid of is horses. Horses.
Please tell me there's a reason why they are afraid of horses?
Well, they just come from a very boneless world of cephalopods, and horses are the most bone-like thing. They walk on their fingernails. If you look at them wrong, they break. They shouldn't exist.
That's correct.
All facts.
I went on a tangent to somebody about how they should not exist.
All facts. Okay, Jack, would you please introduce yourself and the character you're playing?
I'm Jack, he, him. I'm playing Wood, he, him, a human druid, circle of the land, forest specialty. His fun fact, he actually has a couple people. Actually, no, we're redoing that. He invented quesadillas in Plangea. Using flatbread, mayonnaise, and some mammoth cheese, and a very hot rock. He invented quesadillas. It is a closely guarded secret that he shares with only a very select few.
Please tell me what the name of his quesadilla is.
Oh, he very creatively called it mayo cheese honkers.
Not Daystardillas?
No. I think he just goes with we'll call him like cheese thonkers, because when you drop it, they thonk.
Cheese thonkers. I've never heard of
Yeah, because the toasty bread makes a thonk sound if you drop it.
Oh my God.
God bless him. No. Man, I'm hungry for some mayonnaise
cheese thonkers.
Cheese thonkers.
Cheese thonkers.
That does sound pretty damn good, to be honest.
Now, are the cheese thonkers sticky?
Of course they are.
That's the secret
sauce. As is most things around him.
That's awesome.
Appetite, God.
Excuse me. Susan, would you please introduce yourself and the character you're playing?
Yes, I'm Susan, he, him. I am playing Gummas Jensen, who is a Godtouched Echo Knight. And fun fact about Gummas, I'm also going with seasons. You would think that his favorite season would be summer, because it means that he can just go around everywhere without a shirt on. But it's actually winter, because he still goes around everywhere without a shirt on. And because it's so cold, it like makes him look really tight, like his skin just like tightens up.
You get 3 Botox in winter.
So it's really all about aesthetics. Beauty is always pain.
Yes.
Awesome.
That's correct.
Awesome. Well, I mean, with so many wives, it makes sense. When last
Does
we
he meet them all in winter?
Oh, he is
Does
still
he-
fully unaware that he's married.
but did he meet his wives in winter, or do they just kind of come? Does he have a wife for each season?
Oh my god.
Probably.
That's awesome.
God bless him.
When last we left off, our stalwart storytellers were charged with babysitting the young of the Bear Clan as the adults went and got drunk on Smile Drink. An eclipse happened. No one except Ia had seen an eclipse before, and she was able to calm everybody in the party down about that. But during the eclipse, a Triceratar arose. He, lifted up, rose up a giant maze. Our storytellers went through the maze. They beat the Triceratar, but the Triceratar had already cast his spell and released Shardak. They saved the kids from a precipice that developed under their tiny hut. They went back to the clan, and the clan was like, we need to raise Shardak's brother who killed him in the first time, the unkillable god Urholsh. But to do that, they needed some magical items. They got those magical items. They have taken those items. They dared to boldly go into the terrifying ancient tree. They dared to go down the stairs, and they have come into a sort of catacombs of lava tubes, and they have just entered a very active lava tube that has a very active lava fall. I said waterfall last episode, but it's definitely not water. It is lava. And when they were peering over the precipice of this lava flow that came down from a lava fall and a giant river that was at least 60 feet down and 100 feet across was where they had to go. As they were looking down, some giant sailbacks, some sailbacked devils, which we would call a Spinosaurus, but on the plains of Plangea, these twin kind of jumped up at them, peering over the cliff. They are ginormous. Looks like scales. One of their scales is made of like a lava elemental. It's moving and flowing and constantly looks like it's in motion with a humongous sail sticking off the back of it that is bigger than any ship they have ever built or canoe on Bear Clan. The other one, same shape, but glossy, solid black onyx scales that keep them both safe to swim and hunt in these lava tubes. And this is where our party of heroes is at the very moment. Take it away.
Before we jump into whatever we're doing, did we have a chance to long rest?
Not long,
No.
but you did get a short.
Short rest. Okay. Good to know.
So these sailbacks that you're looking at would look like that. Just one of them is lava encrusted and flowing with lava. The other one is a completely onyx obsidian, and they hunt in these lava grounds. And they're snapping up at you.
They might be friendly. We don't know.
As you say that, it's a good 2 minis down, but you can see that it's higher than the last jump, and they're trying. The other one is scratching at the walls to get up there.
Oh dear. Oh
Gummas
my.
will take his weapons out and summon a shadow, kind of look to the group and say, "Hey, should we just take care of these?"
Yes, let us take care of them. And by take care, we mean obliterate, correct? I'm casting mage armor on myself.
And you
Well, we got the high ground. We
go for it.
Well, just clarifying. They're below us. We're above them.
Yes, you're sort of on a cliff. You can see that your pathway is on the other side of this lava river that's also 100 feet up, and below you, it's 60 feet below you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't...
Can we just take these guys out?
Do you want to attack these two guys? So why don't we ask for a perception check? We could also do a survival, history, nature check.
I'd love to do history, see if I've heard any stories about these things.
Okay.
I have not. That's a nat one.
Yep. With you.
Okay. Did you both get a nat 1 on this history check?
I got a 1 on a nature check.
I got a lot of history. I turned to Wood, and I'm like, are we sure these are creatures?
I got a natural 20 perception.
Fuck's sake.
Okay. Hannah, what did you get? Is she muted for anyone else?
Maybe muted Hannah.
Thank God it wasn't audio that I was doing.
No, it's me. I rolled a guidance with a history check, and I got I have to lean over here and look.
Awesome.
Was on a 20, and it rolled as I moved my dice tray.
So you got a 20?
It was a nat 20, and as I moved my dice tray to see it, it went from 20 to 8.
Tell you what.
The dice tray, but it was a nat 20. Plus 4 is a 24, plus 2 from guidance, a 26 for history.
26 for history. Okay. So, as for nature, Goose, and history Goose, and for wood, nature, you totally think you could take these guys. You have never heard of these things before, but wouldn't it be great to bring back... I mean, it's definitely not what you're charged with. That's not your mission. But wouldn't it be great to just bring back these items and see what the insides are like? See what's edible.
I doubt they're endangered. It wouldn't be bad for the environment, and then we get to dissect something.
As far as the 2 nat 20s, Ia totally knows these things are sailback devils for a reason. They devour. They've got a tremendously powerful armor, but that and great defenses against all sorts of different types of attack, magical including. But their defenses do not come close to their offensive capabilities. They are more ferocious than they are defendable. And as for your perception check, you see these animals. They don't look like they got a weakness, but you definitely do see that there's you had the rope, right? Gummas?
Yeah, I think I got the rope, yeah.
Yeah. You can definitely see that there looks to be a sort of pick point in the middle of the room that you think that you can get the rope to, and you can see that it's possible to get to the other side without engaging these guys.
You do have the rope. Clarification. Like, you 100% have the rope.
And who has this?
How far away is the?
The other ledge is about 100 feet, and right in the middle of that, there seems to be a place that you could attach a rope. Who has the stick?
I have the stick. It is in my back where a spine should be.
Okay. So it's actually into your body?
Yep.
Okay.
Lord.
Roll a perception check, please.
Oh, that's much better. That is a 21.
Okay.
Perceiving inside your body.
The stick, you feel, starts vibrating, and then you can hear a tiny voice going,
Where am I? Where am I? I'm a tree. I don't belong here. I'm a tree.
I like recede my head into my body so that I can put my ear up against the stick without taking it out.
when you do that, you see a tiny little notch start to move, a little mouth.
Thank you for getting me out of there.
Oh, we are still in there. Let's just say where there is myself. But how long have you been sentient?
I don't know. What's sentient mean?
Fantastic. Not very long. Do you have any relevant skills, or were you just screaming because you have been birthed?
I'm just a tree, man.
Fantastic. Well, sit tight. I go back out.
It's hot in here. And as you remember, this stick grew off of a living tree. And it's been with you for about an hour, so it's sort of attuned to you.
Perhaps this is how land dwellers give birth. I have not questioned that process very much. Or rather, I have asked many questions and none have been answered.
Are you saying that to the stick? I don't know what any of that means, but I hear you, and I hear the voice of the tree that broke me in my head. I hear both of you.
Interesting.
Where are they?
Fine. I'll pull the stick out so that I can see that we are in a hellish place.
I'm a tree! Get me out of here!
Who taught you swear
The
words?
trees and fire is a great combination.
I don't like this. Give me back. I need to be wet. I need to be moist.
I plunge it back into myself. I will not make sound effects to go along with it.
It's just horrifying.
You now have a stick familiar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
So
I think after looking around, Wood's been just sort of looking at these creatures, looking at the lava, looking at all the stuff they have, and just goes, I don't think we fight them. Even if we could hurt them, they live in lava and we don't. I think avoiding them is gonna get us closer to our goal.
yeah, Gummas will take out the rope, point at the spot, like, halfway across the room, and say, I could just kind of get there. Should I do that and attach the rope and get it back to us?
Can you get there without? And then she looks down, like at the pit of lava.
Oh yeah, that's what I do.
Okay.
He's so talented. If you fall, what would you like us to tell your family?
That it looked awesome.
Very well,
Is
my
there a
friend.
climbable area? Or is it just a bowl of lava?
So from one side of this chamber, there definitely is a lava flow coming down. The other side of there's a lava flow, so if you went one direction, you'd be cut off by a lava flow. There is a ceiling, and there is another side of the chamber where lava is not coming down. You didn't do a perception check on that. If you would like to, you can.
Well,
I can turn into a spider and carry a rope. I'm still a spider. But I can carry a rope.
How long is level 5 Druid
Yes.
wild shape again?
As long as I want.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Wait, what? Dang.
Pretty
Oh, wow.
sure.
It's not like a portion of your level, half of your level or something?
I'm going to double check.
I think it's either as long as you want, or 8 hours. It's one of those.
A number of hours
saying
equal to
that-
half your druid level.
Half your Druid
Oh.
level.
So I turned into a spider at the encampment.
Okay.
So that's 2.5 hours.
Yes. So you're good. Oh, wait.
For what it's worth,
You're about good. You have.
I will remind people.
Go for it.
You go. Okay. I will remind people I am also sticky, so theoretically I can stick to the walls. I just don't know if my stickiness is enough to support my complete lack of musculature to slime my way to the front.
Well, my thought is I could send I could send my echo over there and then swap places with it.
That's awesome. We should do that instead.
It's an option.
What
would
is the
say.
range on your Echo? I forgot all about.
So it's it can move 30 feet every round, and if I end a turn more than 30 feet away from it, it evaporates. But what I can do is I can move it 30 feet away from me, just kind of hold it around, then send it the next 30. Bonus action to swap positions with it. So if it's only 50 feet away, it just kind of happens.
Okay. Well, the 50 feet would be the middle point where you do see that there's a rather curved and gnarled stalactite. So that stalactite you could theoretically get to climb up on and then re-throw the rope if that's what you wanted to do. Or
Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
okay. Awesome. Moist, you had a question about the walls. Do you want to roll in a thing or investigate and interact with the walls, see if you're seeing them?
I mean, if Gummas is able to do this, I would much rather stick to the rope and not walls, which could be super, super heated.
Okay. Throwing a rope sounds like a survival check to me. So let's. What else would it be?
Athletics, or maybe even ranged attack.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So describe how you do that, please.
Perhaps Ia could guide you also, just in case we lose the one rope we have.
You will cast guidance on Gummas.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so I guess at this point Gummas will his echo is already summoned, so he'll give it a quick nod, send it 30 feet away, then after catching his breath, send it the next 30, swap positions. So Gummas is swapping to directly on top of the stalactite, or the stalactite. Do I need to roll anything to hold on to it, or?
Yes, we'll call that. So you sent the ceiling is a little bit higher. I will say it's about 30 feet higher than where you're standing, so you could definitely get it up to the ceiling. And then once it's up there, you're gonna switch places, and then you got to throw it halfway across somehow this chamber.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, it's gonna be either an acrobatics or athletics check to kind of monkey bars your way on the stalactites to get close enough to do this.
Okay, let's do acrobatics.
Okay. And let me know. Well, let's hear the roll first.
And I have guidance on me. Do I have to use it on this one, or can I save it for the next one? Does it automatically go with the next roll that I do?
That
I believe
don't
it
know.
does. Pretty sure it does.
I'll roll it, because I don't want to go into lava. Oh God.
The good news is your initial jump up is straight above you. But yeah, go for it.
Well, so that's a natural 1 on the d20.
Okay.
above the lava.
Okay. At one point.
Oh no!
We
Okay.
will tell them it was sick.
Should I try and jump out and like spider tackle him?
If that's what you want to try to do, yes, you have that moment.
I guess if it
Once
matters,
he
like,
starts faltering, I'm just like,
if it matters, like, I did get a 13 because I rolled a 4 on the guidance die and have a +8. So even with the nat 1, that's still a 13.
Still a 13. Is the rope out yet? Or were
I would have gotten into position before I pulled the rope out.
Okay, so the rope's not out yet.
I mean, it's probably like wrapped around me like a bandolier or something, right?
Okay.
so I have a 21 total to leap after them
Nice.
if that's still needed.
Roll a luck check. Gummas. Just straight
flat
up luck.
D20?
Yes, get over a 10.
That's a 7.
So the rope that was around you like a bandolier catches for a second and slows you down like a yo-yo, but does not catch. Thankfully, that gives Wood, as a spider, enough time to do a jump. And are you grappling him, essentially?
Basically, yeah, I'm just going to try and grapple and take him to ground instead of lava.
Okay. And then, so where are you planning to land with this jump?
I have
Back
a
in the
hard
cliff?
time understanding the room you have described.
Okay.
So we are going down onto something that is not lava. If he was like looking like he was starting to fall and like he was going to land in the lava, I'm trying to jump out and push him onto land.
Okay. Awesome. You do that. You definitely do swing. You're now a little bit down the cliff. You're hanging off the cliff. You're below where the rest of the party is, about halfway. But you're totally within range of the sailback devils' jump zones, and they see that. What do you guys do next?
What's happening to the rope at the moment?
Oh, it's just tangled around Gummas still. He didn't lose the rope. It just didn't. It got kind of caught and slowed him down, but it's still around him.
Okay.
Can I?
So the sailbacks there are starting to come towards us? Or?
Yes, they see that they're like kind of in the water. They see you guys.
I'll prepare. I have something that can maybe stop them from successfully landing a hit on you, but nothing till they attack. So I'm just gonna chill.
Okay.
I can. Is there space for me to move around to the side, like stay out of range of them of their
Yes,
jump?
you're still safe on the cliff. You're still safe on the cliff that they're hanging off of.
The cliff is here. I'd like to move over around to the side, like out of range. Stay out of range of the sailbacks, but also get some distance between myself and the party members.
Okay, you can do that.
Like kind of inching around the side, and I'll cast Eldritch Blast twice on the sailback to try and draw their attention.
Okay.
There's 2 of them. I'd like to hit one with each.
One of each. Okay.
Thingy.
Roll me
and
a.
What is that? I have that one. I have a thing.
I don't think anyone's.
Magic item.
I don't think you're within 5 feet, or there's nobody within 5 feet of them yet.
No, I moved away further than 5 feet away, so it's just me rolling and hoping, and if nothing else, getting their attention. So I'm gonna roll both dice at once, one for one for the other.
Okay.
That is base 11, base 14. Let's see here. So 19, and then 22 to hit.
Both of those do hit. Roll some damage.
Okay, so 1d10 plus 5.
And on that, since she did an attack, everybody roll initiative right now.
Oh, I have a good initiative roll for once.
So 8 force damage to 1. And then it says agonizing blast is in addition to the. Is
You add your
agonizing blast
charisma
in
modifier.
addition? Okay, so I already add my charisma modifier, and then I add it again.
It doesn't normally add your charisma modifier.
Okay, so it's 8 for one, and then 11 for the other. Each of them is also pushed back 10 feet if they are size, I think, large or smaller.
They are not that.
They're bigger than that, I think.
They're huge.
Gargantuan. Okay.
Yeah, they have to be size large or smaller to be repelled, but 8 damage to one and then 11 to the other.
Okay.
Force damage.
And what's let me hear some initiatives. What'd you get, Jack? What'd you get?
18.
18. How about you, Ia?
13.
And Moist?
7.
13. And then Gummas?
23.
Nice.
That was my one good roll for the night.
Now you had the nat 20 already.
Yeah,
That's true. 13. So I'm just oscillating between super high, super low.
And then Moist, you got a 7, you said?
Yep.
Okay. So Ia just went. We'll go in order now. You definitely did hit both of them. They are now definitely paying attention to you, and they're mad. So you successfully drew them off of a hanging spider that looked like it's catching its own food at the moment. After that, we are going to have Moist. Are you still holding off on your turn?
There's not a. I guess we're fighting.
I mean,
I'm just trying to draw them off.
You have 2 party members halfway down a cliff. Ia is calling their attention.
I can't do a ton about that, unfortunately. I don't think I should draw their attention any further, and I can't get you guys up faster. So I'm just going to wait.
Let me see here. I think I'm going to look back at that wolf skull hood for a second. They have to be within 5 feet of the creature, not me.
Yeah,
okay.
If you suggested this for me to be within 5 feet of those things, I am very sorry.
Gummas, you
no,
are
no,
up.
No, you're good. Just help Gummas and Wood if you can. I've got them for right now.
Can I give them a help action to get up by sticking down my very sticky arms?
Yes, and you are able to extend them 10 feet, so that will give the help action to get up.
Hell yeah.
All right, so Gummas will turn to Wood and just kind of quickly say, "Hey, so you're smart, right? Or at least smarter than me. Are we fighting or are we running?"
I thought we were going down and going across.
Oh, so we're just like going to the other side then?
Yes, I thought that. I thought going to the other side was what we were doing. I don't think retreat would help us.
Fair enough. So in that case, Gummas is going to. I'm a little lost on the geography of the room. So there's like lava surrounding us, or
there is a river of lava, and there is some banks that aren't lava on both sides of it. But a very narrow strip of non-lava on the ground. One wall has a lava fall. Let's say that if you were standing on the cliff you entered, the wall to the left has a lava fall that feeds the river beneath you. The cliff across from you is another cliff that you're trying to get to. And then the rest is sort of like an open cave with a bunch of holes. So you are hanging from the cliff you started on. You are approximately 20 feet down from it. Does that make sense?
We're on the cliff we started on.
You're yes. Rather than standing on the ledge, you're like on the side of it. So you were trying to go across the ceiling.
Can I just climb straight up?
You certainly can. You're welcome to try.
My sticky, wet arm slaps you in the back of the head as a thing to hang on to.
Athletics, acrobatics, or
it can be. You explain to me what you're doing, and sell either acrobatics or athletics to do it.
So, I mean, I'm trying to do like the gymnast, like, bars thing, just like twisting my body, just like flinging itself up.
Okay. Then roll your acrobatics check. And you have the help action from Moist, because if you get within 10 feet of the cliff, he can grab you with his sticky hand. They can. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. They can grab you with their sticky hand.
23 acrobatics.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so as you give yourself a mighty jump and a swing, you do feel Moist's sticky hand as it slaps you on the back and curls around you and pulls you right up.
Cool. And then at the top of the clip, I'll kind of lay down, reach my hand down for wood. Or are you good, wood?
I thought we were going down and across. Why are we going up?
We're going up and across because the sailbacks are going to kill us if we go down.
Okay.
You're trying to go across the roof. Stalactites hang down from the ceiling, so you're trying to connect to a stalactite in the middle of the room and either swing or get the rope to the other side of the room.
Okay. That's... Maps would be... Okay. I'm good. I can climb. I have a climb speed. I'm fine.
Okay.
All right, cool. Then I'll just kind of roll back and...
So you are all now successfully... The spider climbs back up. You're all back on the ledge. We've learned a valuable lesson.
I'm just going to grab the rope and just start carrying it across. Just going to climb speed up and around.
Okay.
Sorry, thought that would work.
While
you probably would have.
While you're doing that,
you never know if something will work until you try, and that's science.
What's science? Says all the other cave people. While you're crawling...
I didn't hear cave people.
Oh my god! Cave people.
I'm deaf, I'm sorry.
Flintstonians.
I'm going to hell.
Crawling across the ceiling with the rope. Are you handing the other side to someone on this side of the... How are you handling that situation?
I have one end of the rope. I've just got it in my little feelers. I'm just going to scamper up.
Okay. As you scamper up and over, it is very hot. It's not going to... it's going to do... roll a Constitution saving throw, because all of the walls are very hot.
Okay, 11... 16.
Okay, so you succeed. Had you not, you might have been... Your spider carapace is a little bit more robust, so it's able to handle the heat of the walls. Could you please roll a perception check?
Anyone or
just Wood, because he's crawling up and as he's going.
Oh, sorry,
along.
it's not 16. I don't get to use my skill saving throw is higher than yours. Use that one. Okay, so I get to use my own saving throw.
Okay.
My perception is 17 plus 8, 25.
25. Okay. And then your Constitution saving throw is still 16, or?
Yeah, it's still 16.
Okay.
You get to use your own if they're better.
So it's still, your spider carapace is strong enough to withstand the heat of the walls in this room that are stone and constant. You're all in an oven. So as you go by, you notice these holes. They're sort of medium-sized creature. In like a medium-sized creature could go in and out of these holes. and you notice that there's tracks that look many-legged, insect-like. And that's what you see. In all of these holes, you notice there's lots of tracks of large insects. And you notice that you are safely across to the other side. And while you're there, you can see that the center of the rope, once you get it stretched, the center of the rope twists and goes up to that pick point all by itself magically. Because it is one of Rocky's magical ropes that extends and knots intuitively. Had you tried it out? So you have now created a way that people can cross this area with advantage. So everyone else can now get across with advantage.
I'm just gonna shout over, Moist.
Hello.
Don't touch the hole.
Any hole?
None of the holes that are up here.
Oh. Okay.
Gummas turns to Moist. That leaves a lot of holes. If it's just the ones up there that he can't touch, there's so many more holes.
That's such a wonderful way of seeing the world.
Good God.
I'm filled with hope once more.
Nice.
I'm gonna keep blasting these guys while I'm guessing this is for us to like overhand pull ourselves through.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's
So I'm
a
gonna
rope
keep
that's got
blasting these
knots
guys
along the
while
way,
other
so
people go.
you're providing distraction, which is great. You do see next. You do see that it. Well, we don't really need to do this part in initiative. We could just have you guys roll your. You tell me what you're doing to get across, and I'll tell you whether it's an acrobatics or athletics.
I think it's Ia's turn, right?
Well, I was going to say.
I'll end up going last because I'm shooting the guys as best as I can to try and keep distraction for them.
Okay.
For y'all.
So it's going to take about 3 rounds for everybody to get across, or a little bit more than 3 rounds. While everyone makes their turn, I want you to roll attack rolls. Okay. So,
You want me to? Okay.
So who is going first across the rope? That leaves Susan and Goose. I'm sorry, Gummas and Moist.
Gummas can go.
Yeah, if you would like to go, I can. I have a pouch of endless fish, that I can throw at them, and see if that sates their hunger. Although they are currently being shot at, which might make them upset.
That and if you want to roll a
just-
nature check to see like what this thing's diet would be.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. That is a 12.
One fish or two, the size of fish that could come out of that sack probably wouldn't satiate these guys.
Perhaps not,
Would-
and I will be condemning a fish to a terrible fate for basically no reason.
Worth a shot.
Would just grabbing the rope and swinging myself with it, is that acrobatics?
Yes, totally. You can. I'd imagine you can totally acrobatic your way over there pretty nicely.
27.
Beautiful.
And I'll roll for that the attack for that round.
Yeah.
That's a 16 and a 10 to hit. I don't think either would hit.
Neither of those hit, but what happens is they hit. They just don't do damage, and
Okay.
they are pissing off these things even more. And you see that they're starting to figure, like, problem solve getting up to you. They're like climbing
Great.
higher
Love
on
that.
the walls. There's
Love that.
rubble.
Love it.
There's rubble building on the bottom, so they're starting from a higher vantage point. I mean,
Great.
these
I'm
things...
gonna start blasting the rubble next.
Okay. Moist, tell me how you're getting across.
So, I wonder if this could be Constitution in any way, because My whole body is sticky, and so I was just hoping to impale myself on the rope and inchworm myself across, and therefore not have to use any of, I guess, my core muscles. But I don't think that I can lift my whole weight without doing something horrible like that.
Fair enough. I mean, that definitely grants you advantage on this roll for sure, but it would still be an acrobatics.
I can try acrobatics. I can give it a shot.
I mean,
maybe an int based acrobatics.
Yeah, it could be it is a
nature.
smart thing to do. You're doing something smart.
This is what smart looks like.
Making yourself a tube of sticky and just getting yourself across. Like
it's sort of like how if you bring out a towel in zero gravity, it adheres to the towel. You're just adhering to this rope.
Yeah,
you're coiling.
I know this was my idea, but you're making it so much worse. I'm gonna roll.
There's also a stick going through your body that sort of could be on top of the rope, and you coil around the stick.
Yes. Oh, excellent.
Oh my god.
Okay, Operation Anti-Gravity Inchworm is going amazing, actually. 23, if I can use my intelligence.
You totally get, and while you're doing this, you definitely hear the stick going, "What the heck has happened? Get me out of here!"
Welcome to the world, little stick. I don't know about your parents.
This is a horrible world! You live here!
It is, but it's also beautiful.
You live here!
All the time.
I'm gonna roll again, so you get yourself across. I'm gonna roll again. I'm hitting the rubble to try and keep you from being able to...
Okay, just don't get a 1, I guess, and let me know if you get a 20, but you're gonna hit it.
I got a 1 on one die, so that's 9, and then a 14 plus 8, 22 to hit on the other.
Okay.
And that's a d10 plus 5. That's 10 plus 5, 15, and then repelling blast. So maybe it just like explodes.
You do knock some. You knock some of the rubble down, not a lot of it, but you knock like the top piece. But that's kind of as they're clawing up.
Yeah, they're trying, so it's just steadily like rolling back down and keeping them from getting too much higher.
The one, however, hits the lava version square in the snout and doesn't do damage, but pisses it off. So it's gonna back up, and as it's now your turn to go across the rope.
It dims.
You still glow a little bit, but
but she's just like.
This guy is getting a running start, and you can see he's jumping off of its partner. It's jumping off of the obsidian one. It's literally climbing up its back and getting to the ledge as you are getting to the rope. So you still have advantage on the check, but go ahead and make that.
Guidance myself. So let me see here. Where's that die? Guidance. That's a 2 for guidance, and then I have advantage 11.
11 with the guidance.
With acrobatics and guidance.
Okay. So you get about halfway through, and the lava one snaps the rope behind you. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Did they have to roll anything to snap the rope?
They literally, it's just a rope, and it's a lava monster.
Magic rope.
That makes sense.
It's a magic rope, though. All right, my dex save is a +2. Guidance doesn't work on saves, I don't think. Double checking.
To be fair, I did just roll a 19 on the dice, plus their +8. That they get the rope.
Well, see, no, the reason I'm questioning it is because I have silvery barbs. And so if they had to roll, I can give them disadvantage, and that means I can give Ia advantage.
Okay, I'll roll.
It'd be incredible.
I will take it.
Okay, I'm inchworming across. I spin my head around, I see this, and just, I guess, stick my tongue out and shoot a bolt of magic at them that's going to ricochet off of that thing's dome into Ia.
What is the sound of your silvery barbs in this sailbacked devil's ear? Okay, they get a 12 plus 8. That's a 20 to hit the rope. They still hit the rope. The rope snaps, But
now I have
Ian has
advantage on that
now
save.
you have advantage on your dex save.
And it says choose a skill 1d4 to an ability check using the chosen skill ability check only. So no. So I get a +2 to this dex save, but I have advantage. It's another 12 or a 12.
It's an
It's
8.
better than an 11.
Yes, it's a 12 with all your pluses.
Yes.
Okay,
Good
you are
Lord.
going. You are going to swing into the cliff below them.
Fine.
You are at the bottom. You are near the bottom. You're like kind of dangling. Let's roll for how far you're dangling down. I need 14 plus 8. So you are 14 plus 8, 22 feet down from the ledge where all of your party is. You slam
So I
into
need
the...
to start overhanding myself,
Well,
trying to
first
pull myself
you're
up.
gonna take some roll a Constitution save.
Okay. Con is +2 as well. That's a 3. I got a nat 1.
Okay, you take
Pull me up, fam.
you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as you smash into the wall.
Okay. So
Can't wait to
she
find your
did-
backup character.
So she did. So she did, and then you just see as she splat into the wall, and she just like flickers for a second and then dims again.
Okay, you now have
But she's got her hand like wrapped how you can do with a cord, like have your hand wrapped around it a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
She's got herself like that with the cord.
the lava sailback devil jumped off to snap the rope and splashed down in the lava, creating sort of a lava push that's brushing up against the bottom of the cliff. So you are now dangling over a cliff that's got waves of lava, and you've got two sailback devils crossing this 100-foot gap, and they have... What is their movement? Oh, okay. So they can swim at 40 feet. So they're going to be there if they dash action in 2 rounds. Well, one of them in 1 round, the other one in 2 rounds. So you have that long to get up to the cliff. What do y'all do?
I'm
I'm just gonna try and overhand it.
gonna try and dash down and drag them up.
Does
can
the
pull
rope
somebody
give me
half your
advantage
speed.
still, even though it's fallen? Or?
Yeah, the rope still will give you advantage, and Wood is climbing down as a spider to help you up.
How close are you to me?
I'm like 20 feet down. I'm out of your range.
Well, if you're within 30 feet of me, I can at least have your weight to make it easier for either you to hoist yourself or for Wood to just yoink you.
Yeah.
Well,
If I
advantage-
grapple you, I can move half my speed with a grappled target, and my speed is 40 as a spider.
So
I could
I
go
do have-
down, grab you, and drag you up.
Okay, so I do have advantage. I'll try and pull myself some of the way, and then maybe make it easier for Wood to get me, so he doesn't have to go back far.
Sounds like you both have advantage on this. Let's do athletics for Ia, and it's not.
I got a nat 20. However, my strength is -1, so I have a 19.
Nice.
But I am pulling myself up. It's just not looking pretty.
Okay. And then Wood, you can. It's a. Are you
If
having?
you have a grappled creature, you could drag somebody with half your speed.
Okay.
So with a dash, I could go 80 feet, 20 feet down to them, 40 feet up. That's only 60 feet.
Copy.
So
My movement is 30 feet, so I was able to get 15 feet up out of being 20 feet down.
I'm sure your
or
climb.
20 feet
You don't
down.
have an equal climb speed to your.
Oh no, I don't have it. I don't have a climb speed.
So
No.
he got you. Wood got you. You got up a good portion. How it is you kicked off and climbed up a little,
Yeah.
a good amount, and spider just swoops in under you and like picks you up, and you're riding a spider to the top.
Okay.
And as you land, you do see there is a narrow opening, sort of a mirrored position to the entrance you came in. There's a mirrored opening at the edge of this, on the opposite side, away from the cliff edge. It's a little tiny opening that you know they can't fit in, but they are charging you guys right now, both these big dudes.
Can I make a sleight of hand check with disadvantage since I'm carrying them?
Yes. Get that drum.
I was about to say one hand. As soon as the spider is here, one hand is wrapped around him, and the other hand is holding onto her fucking drum.
You got a 2 and a 6. So one of the 8 legs just like scraping along your body. You absolutely know what he's trying to do.
You put that leg down. I will guidance you to get us out of here.
Nice. What did the rest of you dare to go through the hole?
Well, I was explicitly told no holes for me.
Different hole.
No holes in the ceiling. I think this one's fine.
Voice is just seeking out holes at this point, and it's killing me.
I am wondering, though, this is reminding me of stories of big predator animals that work with tiny predator animals, where the big ones chase them, and then the little ones get them when they run to get away from the big ones. So I'm wondering if there'll be medium-sized predators inside these holes.
That sounds like us.
Or it could be like
that's
that
us, the medium-sized predators.
Or it could be like that fish that hides inside a sea cucumber's butthole for safety. That could be our cave.
God, I hope
okay.
not.
This is not a fact that I knew. I love
That is
learning new things,
that is-
but for
that is
some
a
reason
true
this
animal.
makes me feel worse.
I love true facts.
This is not a fact I wanted to know.
All right. If this is a good hole, then it's a good hole.
This one's also more like a passageway through the rock face. This isn't based on your perception check of the holes, which is really high. This is not the same kind of, though you do see the same tracks. This is part of the existence. This wasn't like an insect's particular hole. This is just a passageway through the cavern lava tube system.
All right, sick.
But yeah. Do you all dare to go through and leave these sailback devils?
Yeah, let's go.
I will choose this over almost certain death.
Okay. So as you all ponder the holes in the fish, you make it through this cavern entrance, and you back away just as these two snapping faces slam up against the entrance, and they can't get to you. But you can see lava spittle is sort of shooting out, sort of burning the path behind you and forming a volcanic sort of glass. And you can smell the sulfur. And this is another dark passageway that does seem to look like it leads to another opening. Why don't we take a break? So there's through the passage you have gone, and it is another darker than cave dark passage, and you'll notice that the smell of sulfur and heat, while still warm, it's not a burning furnace inside the oven. It does feel a little bit more humid, and you'll notice that the air starts to smell more putrid. The air is thicker. It's got the smell of decay. Everyone always, you hear people talk about the sweet smell of decay. When it gets past the revolting phase, it kind of has, while still gross, a little sweet twinge to it. For some, I still think it's gross every time. but I've heard people say that, and that's what this smells like. This dark, dark cavern through which only Ia's light is only by Ia's light are you able to see. One of you still has a stick. You have your dream bowl. You have the light that Ia is carrying, and you've lost your rope. One of you has the shivers. You're scared because you don't have your rope. Now you are. There is a sort of pale light that is now accompanying the smell as you travel around these stairs. Still descending. Sometimes there's little slopes, but you're just on a gradual descent into this darkness, and you can tell like occasionally there's passages where a bear god could fit through. Sometimes it widens out, and sometimes it gets more narrow, like you're weaving in and out of Urholsh's path. And as you approach this, the chamber ahead of you, this pale, sort of greenish, purplish light at the end of this passageway is getting brighter, but you can't necessarily see into the room yet. As you approach the chamber, what are you all thinking and doing, and how do you want to approach the next chamber?
Is this the starfire jar that's making the light, or is it?
It's you.
I've lit back up.
You. Oh well, you can't actually ever fully, completely dim yourself unless
You don't completely dim.
Yeah. So whatever level of light you're exuding is the only light you have. And if you remember,
Okay.
you were told that the starfire light, you have 2 jars.
Mm-hmm.
You need them to both wake up Urholsh somehow when it's time to
Okay.
wake him up, and
So we can't use them yet.
to get him to follow you is what Luna said. So you have 2
Okay.
jars, one that Goose, one that Moist still is holding on to, and one that you.
And then the one that I've got.
Yes.
So I'll have lit back up to let it, and I guess walk ahead a little bit, or either ahead or toward the middle, so everyone can kind of see around, whichever is preferable.
If no
I
one
think
has
just go
anything
straight to the
important,
middle.
oh yeah. Moist is currently grappling with the trials of parenthood. I pull out the stick and I'm just trying to interrogate. Like, do you have a name?
What's a name?
Great question. Okay. What is the first thing that you thought when you woke up?
Where am I?
Fantastic. That's your name. That's why I'm Moist. Because my first thought was Moist?
So we both have question marks. How do I know what a question mark is?
It is fascinating. I've never spawned a creature before.
Oh no, I come from a tree. I definitely hear the voice of the tree that spawned me. I hear that voice
Fantastic.
constantly. I constantly in my head. They keep asking, "What are we doing? How are we doing?" They keep asking, and I just don't know. I'm avoiding the fire. Whatever that hot thing was, that was awful.
Yes,
But
it's
something smells delicious now. What is that delicious smell?
Mulch.
Might be
I'm
me.
assuming.
Are you what smells like food, rotten mulch, body material?
I stick what am I towards Gummas to see if they catch more of the smell.
Oh, that's not ripe yet.
No, I hear you though. There is definitely some good mulch down here.
Yeah, it smells like delicious rot.
Fun fact about half oozes: it specifically mentions that they don't have any penalty about eating uncooked and rotten food. So I'm having a great time here, I guess.
Okay. How about Wood and Gummas? What are y'all doing?
I'm heading straight down the middle of this room. I'm gonna find where this goes.
Okay.
I'm right either beside or behind him, depending on the layout of the room.
Awesome. You approach the opening, of the room. As you get to the opening of the next chamber, could you please roll everybody as you get there a perception check?
Perception.
Can my light be giving them advantage?
Yes, we'll say that you can give each other you can have advantage. There is light in this room.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Nope.
My light's just helping a bit.
It's a sort of greenish purplish, and sort of colors fade from one, like a light source or something goes from like green, iridescently green and purple.
So 2 dice and
Rolled
guidance.
a lot of natural ones.
I have a +0 to perception. Can I guide someone else for perception?
I rolled good. Don't worry.
Do you want extra good?
I mean, sure. Could you guidance what am I actually? See what they see?
Well, where am I is giving you. It's where am I?
Where am I? Okay.
Where am I would be giving you advantage already as a familiar.
Yay. Okay, so
you
I'm
get
all
roll
good.
again. Okay, I'll use guidance for myself then. All right, that is a nat 20 and a 2 plus 2. So
Okay.
22 for perception.
Awesome. And what did you get, Moist?
Got a 22 as well.
Sweet. Was it based on a nat 20 or?
Oh,
Okay.
just a regular 22.
And what did Wood get?
I did not roll a perception check because my cat was being a pill.
My dog is
I
knocking
haven't-
with their tail.
I have a 14.
Nice. Okay. So Gummas doesn't even stop to look. He just marches in.
That's what Gummas do.
He's
Same.
like, he doesn't.
I'm also going straight in.
Okay. What you notice immediately, Wood, as you entered, it's now a much larger chamber, but the passageway is narrower. You're now at about because a medium-sized creature couldn't necessarily go over or around this, so you're kind of going in the middle of a bunch of piles of bones and rotting flesh. And they seem to make a narrow passageway to skirt around these mountains of... You don't know how old these bones and rotting... They seem to be picked clean, those at the bottom, totally clean. But the smell of rot and like the ones closer to the top seem to have more materials. You see little insect creatures sort of scurrying from you. And yeah, you barely clock that, Gummas. You're just like, the train's changing, but I'm just still marching through. What are two...
Just living my life, just marching.
I'm keeping alert for like a specific type of creature that he has probably seen once or twice. I don't know that. I think he's probably seen it as a scavenger around corpses, that sort of a thing. Long centipede-like body with long paralytic tendrils on its face. So he's like immediately like sinks lower to the ground and is just starting to slow down.
Okay.
I'm on the lookout for carrion crawlers.
Okay, you definitely do see small, baby-size ones of those.
I absolutely don't touch those.
Yeah, but they're sort of scurrying about. Our two that got over 20, you let your gaze travel upwards, and you can see that there's a shaft of light that's coming in from, looks like some kind of deadfall on the surface, hundreds of feet up. Some kind of opening where creatures have sort of fallen into this area and just get feasted on. And then what's actually creating the greenish bioluminescence is a bunch of gooey, about 6 to 8 feet tall, 2 to 3 feet wide, sort of half dome, carapaces attached to the walls. Uncountable of them. They are literally on top of each other. There are pods of these glowing, pulsing, gooey, greenish, purplish glowing, hard-shelled sacks, containers stuck to the walls that are, at the top of the mountain of bones, these bone mountains that make the little valley in between them, the curving path. They're about 60 feet high, and then about 20. I'm going to just speak in our language rather than Many's, just so it's understandable. The chamber goes much higher, and it seems like all the way up, like for thousands of feet, there's these sort of pods stuck to the walls everywhere. And you also see the creepy crawlies and the bugs that are sort of crawling around, hiding in shadows as you approach. What do you all do with that information?
I look to Ia to see if this has anything to do with the god we're trying to find.
Do the carapaces mean anything to me? Or in relation to Urholsh?
No, I mean, you can roll an insight check. So can you, since you see them, Moist, if you're not pointing them out to the others, you can...
Oh, yeah.
I'm good with them.
I'll keep guidance on myself
Nope.
for that. 15?
And I got a 5. I don't know dick.
Okay. So with a 15, you can tell that these don't have anything necessarily to do with Urholsh, but these definitely look like egg sacs. And the only thing that would be that size that you've ever heard of would be dire locust. Which, roll a nature check. You've heard of dire locust. Let's see how much you've heard of it.
Okay.
Or survival. I'll take nature or survival.
Nature gives me a +1. Also guidance on this. 19.
Okay. So what you've heard from dire locusts is that they plagued the land, and basically they were thought to be wiped out.
Mm-hmm.
They are huge. What you've heard through stories and songs and tales from the past is that the dire locust is a huge hopping creature that can deafen a person with the rattling drone of its dry wings. Originally found in swarms, vast enough to devour the world. Only a few dire locusts remain, but their massive, shearing mandibles are enough to strike fear into the hearts of even proud chieftains. And some say their young slumber before the feet of the clans in the hollows of the gods, biding time till they emerge again and consume all living things. So you've heard a story about these creatures like that.
So I'm going to keep quiet. Do I have message? Let me see. I don't think I have message. I really don't think I have message. No, I don't have message.
You didn't last
time. So I'm just going to... Huh?
You didn't last time. I was going to say last time you checked the message.
Yeah, so I just whispered to everyone else, those are dire locusts. Let's get the hell out of here.
Roll a stealth
and just
check.
What's a what?
Damn it!
When you're talking.
I'm speaking so quietly. I get a +2 stealth. I'm going to guidance again. 15.
Okay. So only the little creatures the little creatures that are scurrying about your feet. You see them kind of stick their heads up and antennas pointed straight to you as you're whispering. And then they scurry into the shadows. But what do you whisper to your party?
Those are dire locust egg sacs. Let's get the hell out of here and then she just like points, kind of like, let's go. Wherever we're supposed to keep going down, I'm assuming. So wherever the path keeps winding down. she's
Well,
going.
also whispering, will they attack if we just take, let's say, one or two of them? Make an omelet?
Probably. They might. I don't know. I'd rather not find out. They can deafen someone. They move really fast. They are evidently, there's a story about them. They're supposed to be wiped out, but they're not. They're biding their time. They sleep near the clan, like the gods of the clans, and biding their time until they can just eat the world, essentially. So let's not take any.
And I'll accept learning new things instead. But we're hungry, me and the stick.
And the stick's like, boy, this stuff smells delicious. Can you put me in some of that? Put me in some of that. Let me eat it.
That was why I was checking, but it seems like it might be really bad if we do that.
Well, when do we eat around here?
That's a great question. I mean, wood always has some kind of juices.
Okay. Because it's a familiar, you can have this talk.
Oh, good. Okay.
Just the two of you. So you explain this to? Do you explain this to Wood and Gummas, or?
Yeah,
I don't need the explanation. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Gummas still hasn't seen what she's talking about.
Okay, so are you
I
guys
just
moving?
say what they are very quietly to everybody, and that we need to get out and keep going. I'll take the lead, I guess, to get us to the next section.
Break me off some of that conversation you try to have with Gummas and Wood. Let's hear what that looks like.
It's essentially what I said to, I guess, Moist. I was whispering it to everybody. Those are they're dire locust egg sacs.
Put a leg over your mouth. Point to the exit.
Okay, we'll do a skill check. We're gonna do something to where it'll be 4 skill checks. You need to get 3 successes to get out of this, and each of you will get to do 1 and 1 only. You'll get to cast 1 guidance, Ia, for the whole skills challenge. The first check is a survival check.
Who's got good survival? Because it's not Gummas.
I do.
Thank you.
Yay, Druid.
Can I decide who that bonus goes to? Or can we hear what all the rolls are to be before I decide?
You cannot hear what the next ones are going to be.
13 plus 8 is 21.
Okay, you successfully do manage to plot a course through these weaving bone caverns that will reduce. That's the shortest path, so you're not necessarily getting lost amongst the different side chutes between the piles of bones.
I just keep one of the legs, drag it behind me to make a line in the ground for them to follow.
Okay. Next check is going to be a stealth check.
Gummas is pretty good at these. I got a +8. Anyone else get a +8?
Not even close.
All right. Come on, nat 1. I unfortunately called it.
What?
Okay.
So for those keeping track, that's most of my skills this session have literally been a natural 1.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for the natural 1. We'll see how that goes.
What, the third of 4?
Yes.
Second natural 1 in this room.
Exactly. The next we'll do is a let's do a nature check.
All right, what's your nature, Goose?
+5?
Okay. I'm gonna give you the guidance.
Actually, wait, no, because nature's intelligence, right? Oh, sick. Okay, no, I have a +8.
Okay, then I'm going to keep the guidance for myself.
All right. 26.
Okay. You've got the right path. That was the survival check. You did make a loud noise tumbling on the bones, but you know the nature of these beasts, and we will need a hide check, which I guess is stealth, right? Stealth hide.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a plus for me.
You know what? Let's make it an acrobatics check just to get into a spot. Yeah, do an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a +2 to acrobatics. I have a guidance for myself and a d20. 7, 9, 13.
Phew, you got over 12.
Mm-hmm.
So what has now happened is, as you are snaking through these tall carapaces, these tall mountains of bones, you do make a little bit collapse, and in that moment of that collapsing, you see one of these dire locusts pop out from the egg sac area on the wall, and it's now scanning. But you were able to successfully Goose, Moist. I keep combining them into Moose.
That's a different person.
You're able to figure out a good place to stay out of sight, and Ia helps you all dexterously hide under just a large sort of T-Rex head. You're all inside the jaws of a T-Rex as this.
And I'll dim again as best as I can.
Yes.
Along the way, could I have mage-handed like a bone so that we can suck the marrow out of it like a Capri Sun later?
Sure. Give me a stealth check or a sleight of hand check.
Oh.
First
Don't worry,
the sleight
I'm
of
actually
hand.
good at sleight of hand.
First the sleight of hand, then we'll do a stealth.
Okay, sleight of hand's 23.
Sleight of hand's 23. Okay. You
Stealth with advantage.
Now do stealth. Yeah, you can have stealth with advantage. You've successfully got it, but how quiet were you when doing it?
My life. Okay, with advantage, that's a 10.
Okay.
Scraping it all along the ground.
So
I think I already started slurping it, and you can just hear the noises.
While you're actually doing a great job because your slime kind of goes around it, so you're sucking the marrow from within you. And you very carefully plucked the right bone, careful not to make any noise. You turn around, you pop it in. That's the good stuff. And you're just quietly contemplating. And then you hear a rattle. And you turn around, and that bone was holding up another bone, and that fell. And then that one was holding up another one, and that fell. And that causes a cascade.
Can I try a mage hand to stop this?
Yeah, can one mage hand fix this?
One mage hand can't grab everything.
No, but it can stop some to keep them from continuing.
You definitely have alerted some sound to your location underneath this. So they have a passive perception of 10. You did succeed, so they didn't passively get you, but they sense your something there. Ooh. Good. Good for you guys.
For who?
Good for you guys. Sorry.
Okay.
I mean, you're welcome. I rolled a 4.
Sorry. I thought I was doing an out of context bit.
So yeah, there are dire locusts. This one dire locust is now like. They're not necessarily alerted. It's that moment in the first-person shooter where the other one's like an exclamation point went over their head, and now they're investigating the area under they're just the general region. They don't know exactly where you are. They're just searching that region because now they've heard 2 noises from down there.
Out of character question. Is it locust with a T at the end and it's just kind of cut off because
Yeah,
it's in this field?
exactly.
Okay. Okay.
There it is.
Okay. Okay. As long as it's not fully misspelled, we're good.
Yeah, sorry. There
Okay.
it is.
You're good.
Here, let me just shorten it. I was doing this at 3 a.m. last night.
No, it looked
Nice.
good. Otherwise, I was just like, it's right?
Yeah. And all these images have been from Plangea. I've just sampled them straight from the book of 380 pages of lots of art. So yes, what is your all's next move as the one dire locust is coming over to investigate the neighborhood?
Just getting the hell out of Dodge. Continuing to go down, like further down.
Yeah, it hasn't actually spotted us yet, so escape is still an option.
Yes, it hasn't actually. It's looking in your area right now.
Yeah, let's get going.
Okay.
If it seems like it might help, I can try and like Eldritch Blast something far away, or actually, hang on, I have the prestidigitation. 10 feet, so like I can do something like 10 feet away from us.
I think the more complicated we make it, the more
Yeah.
things that I think just go.
Yeah, if it starts getting weird, then I'll probably Eldritch Blast away to try and draw attention away. But for now, get the hell out.
Okay. Can I get everyone to do one stealth check? We are looking for a group stealth check. We need 48.
Okay, I'm keeping that guidance on myself.
Hell yes.
I got a 4. I think I'm now really slurping to get the last bits out and then offering a second bone to where am I?
I
17.
got 15.
17, 15.
24.
Hang on.
Oof.
17 plus 15 is 32. Plus 24 is
In the
36,
50s.
50. Yeah, okay. So
You didn't need me.
yeah, you didn't need you. Good job, guys.
We just drag you along.
You're like, where are we going?
It really is just slurping the last
You're
bit.
shaggy. You're totally shaggy. As you make it towards the end of your of this cavern, you're almost to the edge. You see there is another exit. It is going to lead to another area. What happens is you do get to the end, but as you are ducking out, that's when the locust does see you. Right as you're getting to the edge of this chamber, and it immediately starts buzzing its wings together, making this droning noise that sort of starts up like popcorn. You see 4 other dire locusts sort of popping up in the distance, and they're going to start chasing you out the door. They still have a lot of distance to cover, but they're now running after you.
I mean, we're happy to go, right?
Yeah, go.
Can we block the door or the opening in some way if we get past after we get out?
You do see that there is a pile of bones really close to the entrance or the exit that you're heading for.
I'll try and is there like one that's like larger than the others, like one that's I don't know, like a massive
Yes.
not tibia, but like a massive
There's like a rib cage that's holding
spine
back.
bone?
Yeah, there's a rib
or like
cage.
a massive spine bone that we can like prop up.
There's a huge rib cage that's holding up
That works.
a big mountain. That's sort of, if you got rid of that rib cage, you can see that they're going to start collapsing. It's one of those situations where as you're approaching it, you're going to have to fire at it to get it to close behind you.
Okay. All right. As we go forward, I'll just keep Eldritch blasting the same rib, and try and stay behind. I guess right now I'll get behind everyone else so that I can hit it the last time.
Okay. Sort of as you're kind of hitting it and everyone's going past, you see that you can definitely hit it. Roll an attack roll just to make sure you don't get a 1. Because we've been getting a lot of those.
Yeah, now it says other creature is how that skull thing works. Do I get advantage if it's an object?
You're just rolling to not get a 1.
Okay. All right. I got a 4 plus 8, so 12.
Okay, so you definitely do blast this rib cage, and it starts to descend as you guys are walking through. But then it sort of erupts from underneath. That explosion seems to have triggered a bigger explosion from within this mountain of bones. And you see sort of shaking off the bones and standing up. What were you looking for earlier, Wood?
Carrion crawlers was what I was on the lookout for.
Coming up from this mountain is a giant carcass worm, which is a worm that sort of stands up out of the rubble, and it is a giant creature. It's got spikes all down its side, and it's got these giant mouth. It's sort of blind, but it's got these 2 huge mandibles just sort of sticking up as you go past. The hole you see that you're aiming for would be a cavern that this guy couldn't get through on its own, but probably if you want to roll a nature check on these guys, or a survival check on these guys to know more about them.
It could probably squeeze if it was really determined.
Or, it looks like it possibly has burrowing capabilities, maybe.
Yeah. That's a 4.
Okay, so you think you could get away if you go through this hole?
They're bad. I'm running.
Okay.
Sticking with the plan of running away from the things that are here.
Okay. Everyone roll a dexterity saving throw as you're diving through the cave exit. And by the way, this thing is, like I said, it's standing at least a tree tall, like a redwood tree tall. It's bright glowing green. It's got these spikes going down the side of it. It's slimy and oozy, and you can see that the spikes on its side are sort of dripping this secretion that are definitely helping it move. It moves with those things.
So
I'm glad Moist. Oh.
I got a 9, and I'm hoping that this worm sees the locust and goes for them. If they're dire locust, I assume they're kind of big.
Oh yeah, those are medium-sized creatures.
Okay, so I'm hoping the worm goes for the other bugs and not us.
I got one
18
4 total.
You got a 4 total, Wood? Awesome. Moist, what did you get?
18. I go into a baseball slide, except when I finish it, part of me is still where I started.
Okay. And then what did Gummas get?
16.
Okay. So, as you do a baseball slide, this giant carcass worm lunges towards the party because it's sort of blindly going at any commotion. It's got a reach of 15 feet, and you see these claws go to snap in on Wood. And all of a sudden, the tree, the branch that's sticking out of Goose as he slides down, gets stuck in the ground. It's like, this is what I'm supposed to do! And it enlarges into a full-size, almost tree-size tall, and the carapace, the mandibles just close down on top of it, and gives you guys the extra second before it snaps the twig in half.
Oh no!
And you guys get through, and the mountain of bones sort of concave around it. And you do see...
Wait, is my buddy stuck?
You are now without a rope and without a stick. You do
And
have
without a familiar, I'm assuming.
I grabbed Moist to just like guide him along. It's okay.
Yeah.
He went to a great hole.
It was so young.
And that will conclude our session for tonight. We will come back same Dino channel, same Dino time. Thank you very much to all of my stalwart storytellers. Thank you to Atlas Publishing. Thank you to Plangea and Mr. David Somerville. Thank you for writing this wonderful setting for us to play in. Any of you have anything to say as we sign off?
Until next time. That's about it.
Bye.
I'm good.
Bye.
Getting out. Good plan.
Okay.
All right. So we're leaving Audacity recording for a little bit as we like banter, or?
Yeah, exactly. This is our bantering part of the show. It might be released one day. Subscribe for more.
And this is the link for Patreon.
Oh yeah, we get a Patreon eventually.
Please consider supporting us. We don't know what writing is, but please. We were told this would help.
You gave me a stick child and then killed it.
I've
couldn't
only
be
got
happy.
this stick for 1 minute, but if anything happens to it, I'll kill everyone here and then myself.
Hi, Kyle. Thank you.
I would
If we-
tack on to anything.
If we